Good day, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. And I hope you're not eating stuff that Bill Gates has covered in what he calls Apeel. Okay? So, Apeel, for those who don't know what that is a coating that Bill Gates decided should be put on fresh produce like vegetables and fruit and stuff in the grocery store. Tomatoes, apples, cabbages, you name it, whatever it is in the grocery store, to preserve it. It's an invisible coating called Apeel. Okay? Supposed to stop it from going bad. It does do that. I will. So, I didn't film my first discovery of what Apeel actually does. I had apples. Now, you're probably not going to believe this, but I had apples for a year and a half. I'm not kidding. I had apples for a year and a half. Okay, forgotten in the crisper of my fridge for a couple of months. When I realized they were there, I like, oh, those apples, they must be, and I pick up the bag of apples thinking that's going to be all rotten and disgusting. Like the day I bought them. It's like, whoa. Okay, and I did the math in my head. When did I buy these? These are like 2.5 months old. These should be rotten as shit, right? These should be, but they weren't. Not even started to rot. So, and I realized, oh, that's right, they're putting that Apeel on them. So I kept the apples. Now this is a few years ago, because Apeel's been around for a little while. It's not a new thing. And I kept them, and checked them every couple weeks. A year and a half later, they still were not rotten. Okay, they started getting a little bit wrinkly at the year and a half point. That is true. I swear to you, that is a year and a half, about 18 months, they started to wrinkle up a little bit. Okay? So, I have a tomato here. It's a nice, beautiful looking tomato. Anybody would pick that tomato in the store. It's the right shape. It's a perfect tomato. It's got a peel on it. This tomato, folks, is already the better part of 3 months old. It's almost 3 months old. Look at that. It's firm. There's not a thing wrong with that. It's the perfect tomato after 3 months in my fridge. Okay? So I'm going to film this same tomato, I guess once a month. We're going to see how long this tomato lasts. It's supposed to be completely safe. Do you trust fruit that doesn't rot or vegetables that do not rot? I just don't. I'm sorry. Fresh produce, when it's fresh, it's lovely. It's, you eat it, it's fresh. But when it's old, it should rot. Okay, that's the natural way everything rots. Everything does. When food does not go bad at all, 3 months. Not quite 3 months yet, but we're getting close. Look at that tomato. It's perfect. It's not even beginning to get soft or anything. It's like, it's the tomato I'd pick in the store right now. I'd be like, yep, I want that one. Totally perfect. After 3 months in my fridge, or almost 3 months. So, we're going to see how long this tomato lasts. My question is, Is the Apeel penetrating the whole thing and going right through the whole tomato, or is it just on the outside? How can something like a coating prevent the guts of this thing from rotting? Something wrong with it. Something wrong with the whole Apeel idea. So there you go. That's a 3-month-old tomato, or we'll say 2.5 months to be fair. 2.5 months. Let's see in another month if it even begins to decompose. I don't think it will. I have a feeling I'll be doing a video on this tomato this Christmas, next Christmas. So this is May. Got a little ways to go to get to Christmas. I bet you this tomato will look like this at Christmas. I bet you anything. Do you want to eat that? I certainly don't. It was a package of 4, and I unfortunately ate the first 3. But then I realized this one wasn't going bad. It's like, oh, that's that Apeel shit. That's right. It's now getting almost summertime. I'm going to grow some vegetables, and I do that every year. I like eating my own vegetables because they don't have this crap on them. But during the winter, and I'm in Canada, I have no choice but to buy my produce at the grocery store. And I think they used to have to put a sign on it saying this has Apeel on it, but now they don't. So you're buying this produce with Apeel on it and you don't even know it. That's what really pisses me off. I don't want Frankenfood going in my body. And a tomato that doesn't go bad in 3 months or 2.5 months, whatever, is Frankenfood. That's what I call that. So let's see. Look for a video in a month and we'll be having a look at this same tomato.